Hi, so this is a video on my settings that I have in my car. This is the 2022 Tesla Model 3 rear wheel drive. Just wanted to go over some of my basic settings that I have here. So as you can see under the controls, this is for easy entry, but on my mode here, it would be, I got the lights on auto and it works really well. So that would mean that the high beams go up and down when you're driving, and it really is good. It doesn't interfere with any other drivers or anything like that. I don't use the full mirrors, but you can use that if you'd like. That would mean that, just say when you got home, if you had a narrow driveway to drive into or a garage, as soon as the vehicle knew it was home, the windows would automatically fold in, but it's not an issue for me. Child lock rear, I've just got the child lock on my back right door, so he can't open the door that way. All the other ones are there, and you got glove box and that. You have to put a code in for that. I haven't set a code. I haven't even used my glove box yet. We've got windshield wipers here, all the different settings, but I just use the new windshield wiper setting here to turn on my windshield wipers most of the time anyway. And another thing here is these are all part of your basic setup. So steering, mirror, you do all this when you first set up the car. Pedals and steering, I have my steering in my acceleration in standard mode. Steering I have in sports mode. I've never actually switched the steering over to comfort or standard mode, so I don't know the difference. If you have and you want to comment down below if you have a preference, that would be great. And I've always driven in standard mode. I haven't used chill a couple times, but I like the extra torque in standard. I will probably maybe use chill a little bit in the winter. I've heard it's better for winter driving. Styling mode, it's in the hold mode. That again is, anybody new to driving a Tesla will feel that. The foot off the gas pedal, it starts slowing down, so you don't have to use the brake as much. Just sometimes when the stop isn't quick enough, but I'm actually getting pretty good at it. I know when a stop sign's coming up, and I just release the gas pedal and the car starts to stop. This one here, I have both these off, apply brakes when it's regenerative. Then on the next page, charging, this is just your charging setup. I just charge to 32 amps because I have a fast charger added in my wall. Actually, you can see it right there. So I charge at that. I don't schedule my charges. I just let it charge when I get home. You can see my last supercharger event there, which was 1722 in Grimsby on July 25th. So you can see I don't use a lot of supercharger because I have a pretty small commute and I charge at home. I'm at 420 kilometers right now because we've already been out in the car today. So under Autopilot, you got the beta program. I have that selected. Full self-drive, got that on as well too. I'm not absolutely 100% sure what both those do, so maybe if anybody knows, they can comment down below. Same with that. I have current speed selected. Auto blind spot cameras I have on. Blind spot collision warning I have on. I like this. So this one here, so the blind spot collision warning, you hear a chime whenever it goes off, and I think that has to do with this lane forward collision warning. I have it set at medium, so I like it set at medium. You do get a beep sometimes. All it takes is somebody to just kind of put their brakes on in front of you. The car will beep at you, but it's way better than, missing it and getting in an accident. So I've always just had it at medium. I think early would be really sensitive, and late I think would be too much. So mediums work for me in the time that I've had it, so that's where I have it set. And then lane departure warning, I have that on a warning, and that just kind of gives you a little rumble when you go off a lane, like kind of to the side. Your wheel just kind of shakes a little bit, like you're running over one of those stop sign warnings or whatever. So emergency lane departure warning, I just got all these on. I mean, they're obviously all to do safety under the Autopilot or just under your driving. And the green light traffic light, which is the new thing that they just added, I have that on as well too. All these things here, they don't have to all just do with Autopilot. Whether you have Autopilot on or not, the warnings still are there. So you could have Autopilot turned off and just driving along, and the car still warns you, still is watching out for you whenever you are driving. So that's why it's just an added step of security, keep you and your family safe. Okay, locks. This is just set up for me. If I go into my driving thing, this walk-away door lock, I have that on. I don't exclude home because I want the car to lock. and unlock on park. So your vehicles unlock as soon as you park the car. And then again, you can see I have the child lock on the right hand side here. Car left opening notification. Okay, so that's really good as well too. So if you are home and you go inside and after, 15-20 minutes you've left the windows open, it'll send you an indication to your phone that you've left your windows open, which is great. So you can go back out and close them up. Confirmation sound and close when locked. So I don't exclude home on that because I like to know that I've left my windows open in case it rains. Also, when you have your profiles, I'm set up as the main driver under my profile. So whenever I come to the car, if my wife and I are here together, it always goes to me. Lights, again, I still talked about the headlights earlier. They're good. Dome light I have off. High beams, I have that on, which I talked about works really good. Headlight on exit, I don't have that, but just say you were exiting your car and you had to walk down an alleyway, that would probably be a good thing to leave on. Or if you were getting home at night and you wanted to make sure you're lit up to get to your front door would be good. Steering wheel light, that's a silly little light that's on here. Let's see here, on there, which I can't show you because it's so unbright. So I don't have that on display. This is just how we have all our display. Auto screen clean mode you use when you're cleaning the car, cleaning this thing here, you put it on and then hold to exit out of that. So you can see it's actually very dirty right now, which I'll clean afterwards. These are just all your language settings and your country settings, kilometers, temperature, and stuff like that. The trips that you've done there, the distance, and navigation. I have that there. You can set the volume. Now, if you're doing navigation and you don't hear any talking back, you can either click it on here or you can click it on under the settings under your trip. Automatic nav, these are just some things here. Plan for superchargers. When you're using your navigation, you always want to have that on. You always want to use your navigation whenever you're doing a long distance because it takes into all the factors into your driving so you don't ever run out of battery. So if you have that on, then it'll always tell you where you've got to stop for Tesla charging. It'll tell you whether or not you've got to slow down your speed to get to your distance. It's really great. And these are just like avoid tolls, ferries, and stuff like that. I don't have any of that on as well too. Safe Sentry mode I have excluded. Home, live camera via mobile app that you can view the camera at any time from your phone. You could just go into your security, view it, and it will show you a picture of outside your car. I have the dash cam on auto and on honk, so you honk the horn if you get in an accident and it'll record before and after that. This one here, Joe mode, is if you have children in the car, you can set that and it'll just be a little quieter in the car. It won't do all the beeps and chimes so you don't wake up the kid. I don't have that one on. I don't have parking assist chime on. Pin to drive, I don't have. A glove box pin, I don't have. Security alarm, I do leave on. Cabin overheat, I do leave that on as well too. It'll just adjust the cabin so it doesn't get to a point of a temperature, I think it will say in here, up to 40 degrees. So it'll make sure that it keeps to a certain temperature on there so you don't want your car to get. Services, just the only thing I really use in here is the car wash mode. I use that when I do the car wash. Then it's just software, your software upgrades and stuff like that. So that's just a quick video. Please comment down below if you have any questions on anything that I mentioned, or if you have any answers to any of the questions I asked. Thanks again. Please like and subscribe and have yourself a great day.